Phoenix Mecano is a value-added manufacturer for industrial enclosures. The simple way to say that is we put holes in boxes, and people need those boxes to protect things, electrical equipment or pumping equipment or whatever it might happen to be. Phoenix Mecano offers something a little bit unique. American manufacturing is not ever going to go away. It may not be in vogue right now, but it's something important, and it's something we're proud of being a part of, which is not nothing. When you spend 40 hours or so of your week, you want to be part of something and feel good about what you're contributing to. So having some pride in American manufacturing is significant. We don't gloss over any of the other reasons that people like to come to work, but that's part of it. So I'll talk specifically about entry-level positions. When COVID hit in 2019, there was a reduction in force and the landscape changed. I joined Phoenix Mecano a month after all that landed. What we went to once I got on board was, instead of looking for the right resume, instead of looking for the paper, for the experience, we started looking for the right people. We started asking ourselves, who's going to do well here? Who do we want to work with, and who can get stuff done? Working very closely with the production manager, specifically what we came up with was 3 big traits. We're looking for people that are humble, people that are empathetic, and people that are curious. And there's stuff that falls under those umbrellas. If you're humble, then you can work in a group. It's okay being wrong. You're more likely to find the right answer. You're willing to learn. If you're empathetic, it's been shown time and again that people that can understand another person's position communicate very effectively, which again makes working in teams and solving big problems more effective. If you're curious people want to know how stuff works. And when they want to know how it works, they usually want to know how they can make it better, which a business needs. Business is either growing or dying, so if we're not getting better, we're getting worse. That's who we need. Yeah, one of the great things that I've experienced working at Phoenix Mecano, it's a pretty small company. So Phoenix Mecano USA is around 80 folks right now. It's owned by a big company, Phoenix Mecano Group. They're 8,000 all over the world. But we at Phoenix Mecano USA have the benefit of just being small, of being agile, of being able to dip our toes into other departments' projects and help them. So I'm stationed in HR. I have tentacles that go into production. I get to work with the engineers every now and then. I've helped finance with some training. I spend a good bit of time with the warehouse folks. That's not terribly unusual. I'm not that special. Everybody else also gets a lot of that crossover work, and it's fun and it's rewarding. And I think when you're putting brains together from those different departments, you're going to end up with something better than if you had kept everybody siloed and kept the walls up. So like I said, it's a pretty small company. There's not a corporate ladder, there's a corporate step ladder at best. And we've only got a few layers of people. So if your goal is to come in and keep getting promoted year after year, it may not look quite like that, but it doesn't mean there's nothing to do. It doesn't mean there's nothing to grow into. We've had people go from the production floor into our planning department. We've had people go from the warehouse into quality engineering, into purchasing. So the lateral moves are more common. And that fits right in with looking for the right people. We want to find the right people, and we want to find where they're happy and where they're successful, where they can contribute the most to the company and get the most out of the company. I think the most interesting thing we've got coming up is onboarding our new machines. So we're going from a fleet of a little over a dozen older machines, and they kind of all specialize. They can do a couple of things here and there. Now we're going to a brand new fleet of Haas machines that by and large do it all. So it doesn't matter where the parts go, they can be worked at that work center. As part of that, we're looking for an industrial engineer. We're looking for more data, more time studies to figure out how to optimize these new machines and how to optimize everything that fits around it, whether it's the support staff in the offices or just the other operations in production.